Pre-season's always difficult because you never actually know what you're getting yourself into. You've got freshers trying to get into the team, you've got people trying to keep their spot in the team. So pre-season is always a bit all over the place, but nothing really prepares you for that first Saturday or that first Wednesday game.
Okay, really good.
There's a good chance that everyone, maybe bar someone wants to do masters, is no longer here next year. They all graduated with 11 people, 11 pretty good people. For me, this is their last chance. This is their opportunity to walk away. There's a whole generation of Nottingham students that have graduated knowing nothing else but Bucks Club. There's a whole 4, 5, 6 years of Loughborough graduates who've never known Bucks Club. Okay, this is their last opportunity. We make sure you work hard for yourselves and equally for the people that are needing. We make sure they leave for the best members of the lab. So everything we're doing now, everything you've done is going to move us closer towards that. Okay, stopping that. That ends this year. On our pitch, first time in history, no Loughborough team's ever won Bucks on the pitch. Okay, so everything we do from now is moving us towards that.
Hi, I'm Beth Alexander. I am the co-captain for this 24-25 season at Loughborough.
Hi, I'm Jess Dyson. I'm the other co-captain for this coming season.
So at the start of pre-season we had about 5 or 6 freshers join the team, which made us a 32-man performance squad. We had the likes of Kiki, who came from the University of Delaware but has played hockey at the Netherlands all her life. We're really excited to get going with her. She scores goals for fun, she's very quick, very athletic, and I think we'll add a lot to our forward line, maybe something that we were missing last year. So a lot of internationals from all over the place, but it just really adds to the strength of our squad this year.
And then just talking about existing players, got Ellen Reid, who did some Irish stuff as well. She's split her final year, so we get her for next year, which is really exciting. We've got Rohan at the back as well, who's also here for a 4th year. In goal, we've got Molly Smith, who was the Euro Championship goalie of the tournament, which was just amazing. She had an amazing Euros, saved our team, and ultimately was one of the biggest reasons why we won a bronze medal at the Euros.
Yeah, it explains the strength and depth we've got in the squad this year, which is something that I haven't really been a part of at Loughborough. It's always been quite new and fresh. We've been talking about rebuild years and restart years, but I think this is one year we can't use that as an excuse, and the depth is something on our side this year. So. Pre-season always starts with a quite intense first 2 weeks. Obviously people have been on different running blocks over the summer, so we start with a nice introduction with a 16 pitch length endurance test.
You ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, girls!
16 pitch length is a running test, and it kind of gives us an idea of who's with it mentally as well as physically, and who wants to be here and who hasn't put the work in over summer and things like that. So it's a good indicator, but also a good thing to start off with, because you just learn a lot about yourself and you learn a lot about the people around you, which helps get you off to a good start.
Good girls!
43!
Good news! Let's go! Great one, people!
And then we do just the strength testing also in the gym, which includes just maxing out of reps and specific holds and stuff like that for Dylan, who's our head S&C coach, to analyse. And it's not really this isn't good enough, it's okay, this is what you need to work on, this is what we do from here. Yeah, so the support team this year is massive. I don't think we've ever had a support team this big. Obviously head coach Jamie has brought in his assistant Mike Irving, who wasn't with us last year but was with us the year before, so it's really, really good to have him back. He makes a massive difference. with the technical element, and then he helps coach the dev squad, which again strengthens our big squad. I think the support's second to none. You can't really get enough of it. It's so specialised, and you've got so many different elements of it. You've got your nutritionists who are coming to every session in pre-season, giving us recovery shakes, recovery drinks, snacks after, during training. We have physio to hand whenever we want it. We've got obviously Jamie, his coaching team, Dylan, his S&C team. The support's endless, and I'd like to say it's unmatched at this university. Like, we know how lucky we are, and I guess sometimes we do take it for granted because it's always there, it's at our fingertips. We have what we want when we want, kind of thing, and it is really, really special and amazing to know like how valued we are as individuals and not just as sports people. And I'm not sure another university I know that does the same.
Yeah, I think we're definitely very, very cared for and listened to, which I guess, hearing from other girls who are friends from different unis, I would say it is unmatched here.
It's massive, and the support has honestly been unmatched after every training session.
There's always something.
Whatever help we need, we just get it. I've never been part of a team with so much depth and so much talent when selection is actually so difficult. Like, normally you only have 1 or 2 on the edge, but I would say there is genuinely 10 players that could make that starting 16 on top of that starting 16. So it's just about who's got that like mental grit to
keep going.
Yeah, it's been 6 weeks. We've got however many, like till June. So it's whoever can take that through the whole season, really.
It's going to be really tough.
This weekend will be a good show because selection for this weekend comes out this evening, and then performance squad is selected on Monday. And everyone wants to be in that performance squad. That's ultimately why we've been doing training for the last 6 weeks. So. I think that was our first full match in pre-season, full squad before Saturday. I think it highlights our individual skills, our connections with one another, our two-touch play. Probably highlights a few weaknesses in terms of we're playing against a man-to-man press, so we need to learn to move off each other a bit more, move off our defenders. We're not playing into a zone, so there's not as much space, and probably score a few more goals and we'll be happy. Bit frustrated with the result, but it means we don't go into the season with too much confidence, so yeah, it's good. Woo! I think it's always a new thing in pre-season. You're catching up with your best mates who you might not have seen in like 2 or 3 months, and it's like things haven't changed, and everyone's moving into their houses with people they met as freshers, and like the freshers last year, there was 9 of them. They've split into a 5 and a 4 man. So I think it is nice just seeing like who comes out of their shell a bit more, who you get to hear a bit more of and hear some stories about.
Yep. I don't know, yeah, coming back it's like exciting. For me, going into my second year, changing from halls to a house, definitely something different. I think I guess some people came back quite tired after the summer because it was quite full on for a lot of people, but then also the other half of the team came back really, really fresh, really, really excited. And I think a lot of people were just so excited for the season because, like what we spoke about before, the depth, the talent that we have is really, really exciting.
The last play of the game, Kiki scored a goal and it got blown up as it crossed the line, so that was very frustrating, but the fact that we made momentum going forward to that goal, I think, is a really positive thing and puts us in a great position going forward.
Listen, losing sucks, but you can be really proud of that. So that's our kind of start point, then it just gets better and better. Okay? Yeah? Pick each other up. We're as one. Okay, when shit goes wrong, we stick it together and we go again.